Welcome back to Let's Play Digimon World Next Starter. You know, I would have recorded for this yesterday, but it's just been so warm lately. And just looking at the temperature. Kind of like a news bar of sorts where you hover over it and it like shows various news and the local weather and all that. It's like, tomorrow, record-breaking temperature. And it's like, every other day it's a record, and I'm like, yeah, I can see it. What surprised me is there might have been a few warm days in August, but really, start of September basically still here. 7th, past few days, heat wave. It's like you'd expect that weather in August, but it's September. It feels backwards. It feels like August was the start of autumn, and then it's like, oh wait, we forgot summer. Let's make September August this year, you know, temperature-wise, and right, they say October, I mean August, September, and have them reversed. Very unpleasant. It's so warm, makes it hard to sleep or do anything really.
Digimon World Next Order.
Man, I'm definitely gonna need a drink when I record for Lillibusters if I... Because like I said, it said record, you know, breaking temperatures tomorrow. It's like I've got to record for Lillibusters as well at some point, you know, after I did the last part I had recorded in advance yesterday. And you know... Just like this trailed off. I was thinking how to word this. Because, well, let's just load the game for this. It's got nothing to do with this game, but it has to do with, you know, the October Let's Play. So before we advance the plot here, I would just like to say, holy shit. You know, I mentioned in my Rune Factory Oceans Let's Play that poll I put up for what game to Let's Play for October. The list is Resident Evil 2 Remake, Resident Evil Director's Cut, aka the first game. I'm not sure if it would actually be the Director's Cut, whatever version they have on the PSN, you know. So there's that, and Project Zero Maiden, not Maiden Blackwater, I've already done that one. Mask of the Lunar Eclipse, Silent Hill Downpour, and Mundu. And so far, Silent Hill has the most votes for whatever reason. It has 4 votes. Coming in at number 2 with 2 votes is Project Zero Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. So I would usually just be like, okay, so it's gonna be a bit pricey if I go with Silent Hill, you know. It's gonna cost me maybe like, you know, 30, 40 quid, right? No. Add at least another 10 or 20 quid onto that. Jesus Christ, what the hell? Why is Silent Hill Downpour so expensive? Is it because it's not on the PSN? Is that why? Did they not make as many visual copies of the PS3 version? I saw the Xbox 360 versions as well, like, sell for like 10 quid cheaper or so, you know? But I don't have an Xbox 360. It's like, god damn, man, I might have to be like, you know what? Second place gets the vote instead, because it's way too expensive. It's kind of funny, really, because, you know, Project Zero Maiden of Blackwater, you know, won the vote last year, so I let's play that. And the original Wii U version of that is pretty rare and super expensive, so it's kind of the same with Silent Hill Downpour. But unlike Silent Hill Downpour, they, you know, did a re-release of Project Zero Maiden of Blackwater, porting it to the PSN, or the PS4. Sure, that cost like 40 odd quid, but at least it's pretty straightforward, you know, didn't have to get it second hand. for an even higher price. It's like, god damn, man. It's just insane. And on top of that, you know, I hear that it's a pretty buggy game, and they like had a patch or something like that. I'm not sure if it applies to the PS3 version, because what that makes me think is I have played PS3 games, and I don't think I recall ever seeing like an update installation or anything like that. I'm not sure. How would that work? Because I know how it works on the PS4, but I don't know how it works on the PS3. I mean, do they even have the support for that anymore? That must really be the reason why the price is so ridiculous, isn't it? Because it's no longer available to buy on the PSN. It's like they've still got Homecoming on there. They've got that shitty Book of Memories or whatever the hell it was called. They got Origins. They've got those free. Those are on the store, as well as, you know, the original Silent Hill. So, I've also heard the PS2 Silent Hill games are expensive. Would that be for a similar reason as well? I think I actually own not free, 2 copies of Silent Hill free. I've got, I can't even remember why I've got 2, honestly. I can't remember. It's the same with Project Zero 2. I've got 2 of them. Maybe one of the discs was damaged, so I got another one. I don't know. I can't remember. You know? But apparently they're pretty pricey nowadays, too. So, yeah. Might have to go with second place. Because that is just too expensive. I saw at least, like, I'll check eBay, you know? eBay, reasonably priced. Is, well, not necessarily reasonably prices, but, you know, if there's anywhere that's going to sell this, it's going to be eBay. And like I said, you know, cheapest was like 50 odd quid or something like that. Well, technically, if you like count for the, you know, from dollars to pounds, the cheapest might be 40 something. The reason I say that is because there was one seller that's from the US on there selling it for like what would amount to maybe 30 quid or so. The trouble is, you know, because of the international shipping, the shipping costs about as much as the game itself. So it's basically 40 odd quid regardless. I'm like, why? Why did I add Silent Hill Downpour onto this? If I'd known it was so scarce, I would have put in another game on the poll instead. So yeah, I might end up going with second place if, you know, Silent Hill wins, because it's a big price, man. I don't know. I mean, I just don't know. It's bothering me looking up those prices, man. It's like the Xbox 360 version seems expensive but reasonably priced. The thing is, just don't have an Xbox 360. But I've been thinking, I think my nephew has one. Can you imagine that? It's like, yeah, I'm gonna borrow my nephew's Xbox 360 just so I can let's play this game. That'd be insane. I mean, he's borrowed my consoles before. Just like now, the role has been reversed. I know. Let's see how it goes as it, you know, we get close to October. It's currently only 8 votes in total on that poll, and haven't seen any increase in votes in a while, so I don't know if there's going to be any more votes on it, honestly. It's funny because, you know, the one comment on the update video for that I posted, I had a comment saying, you know, that Darkwood that I had on the poll last year, you know, would be a better pick than Silent Hill Downpour. And then 3 people proceeded to vote for Silent Hill. It's like I didn't get that many votes last year. Only got the 1. What happens? It's like, if I don't end up Let's Playing Silent Hill Downpour, I will try to keep my eye out for like a reasonably priced copy of the game. So, you know, maybe I could buy it at some point and then be like, okay, now when it comes to, you know, let's play this game, it's a possibility now, you know, at some point. I don't know. It's just way too expensive.
裏切り者だって先生が
疑いは極めて濃いわね。町に入ってくるデジモンの検疫を担当していたのはあなたでしょ。
だからって俺が裏切り者だという証拠にはならないだろう。
ああ、間の悪い時に戻ってきちゃったね。町に新しく入ってきた住人の中に1体だけ BH プログラム解に感染したデジモンがいたらしいの。幸いアンチプログラムが効いたから感染が拡大することはないんだけど。
検疫を任されてた先生がわざと感染デジモンを呼び込んだんじゃないかって疑われてるんだ。
わしとしてはこんな状況で身内を疑いとうはないが、
これまでの嫌疑も完全に晴れていたわけではない。その中での今回の一件、疑わざるを得まい。
やれやれ、これでも俺なりに力を尽くしてきたつもりなんだがな。いいよ、わかった。俺は町を出る。ちょっと先生、何言ってんすか。一人で町を出るなんて自殺行為だって。
何も出ていかなくても。そうだ、監視を一人つけとくとかでいいんじゃない？それ私にお任せとけ。
お前たちも俺を疑うのか？我ながら人望のなさに悲しくなるよ。
This is like, this is him, you know, breaking the fourth wall. He's like, I guess I'm just not as popular as that stupid Rina and Mirei characters who've got to make cameo appearance in every game. Favoritism?
そんなことないって。俺、先生と行くよ。サンキュー、コウタ。そんじゃま、行くか。
I always find it kind of random how they, you know, well, randomly just use English for no apparent reason.
お前は俺の分まで頑張ってくれ。じゃあな。
Traitor, really take care, Kouta. Hang on, I'm coming with you.
いいのか？俺としては心強い限りだが、結論を急ぐ必要はない。よく考えて、答えが出たら一度、誓いの草原まで来てくれ。
I wonder what the Japanese name for nigh is. Yeah, speaking of Japanese, in the previous recording, it wasn't the previous part, it was the part before that had the translation I used. That kanji character outside of Digimon's house basically is just a kanji character for Digimon's name, which means old man or grandfather. I couldn't find it in my kanji book. I remember, I forget what this site's called, but it's quite a useful reference point. Especially if I recognize one character within the character, if that makes any sense. Like how I thought it had the kanji character for I in the kanji character, but it was actually ear. I got it mixed up because they're kind of vaguely similar looking, you know, like a box shape kind of with like a cross through the middle and stuff, or whatever. So like I could like look at a page on this site with that kind of character and it would like show variants that are similar kanji characters, and I was able to eventually find it that way. It seems like it's apparently uncommon but not too uncommon a kanji character. I don't know, because kanji characters seem to have their own kind of grading system of sorts, so I assume it's like not one of the common ones, but it's not too rare either, if that makes any sense. Because I'm pretty sure there's another kind of character for old man and grandpa or something like that. I mean, the point proven in that part, when I, translated the two kinds of characters in the builder. They both basically mean builds. Just one of them has the added meaning of erect, which means, well, that's the same thing, isn't it? To build something, to erect, It's kind of weird. They have kinds of characters that have more or less the same meaning, but can combine them. It's weird. What was I talking about again? It's like going on about kinds of characters. Refresh memory. Iron Knight Plains. I wonder what the Japanese would be for that. But we don't have, the kinds of characters for it like. Waiting at Nigh Plains. Did you get this come to the vast splitter on Nigh Plains? Another thing to note. It's got nothing to do with this game. It's got to do with the game that has taken forever for me to get around to Let's Playing and continues to this day to be the case. Persona 3. I still haven't got around to doing a practice run of it, but what I find absolute pure insanity is how much has gone on within that time since I played Persona 3 and decided that's gonna be the game I Let's Play after either this Let's Play right here or Rune Factory. Both of these Let's Plays are still going on. This one because I ended up doing a second playthrough. The Rune Factory because it's just insanely long, because marrying different characters. The point is, I was browsing the PSN, recent game releases for the first time in a while. And what do I see as, pre-order? Persona 3. I was like, I remember seeing Persona 3 get ported to the PS4 a while ago. It's like, so is it just a different version? No, I looked at the description, I looked at the screenshots. That's a damn freaking remake of sorts. What the fuck? Or is it like a remaster? It's definitely like, I think they said like a reimagining or something in the description. I'm like, what the hell, man? In all that time, they've re-released the game, and now they're doing like that as well? It's like, Jesus Christ, man. Even Persona 4 Golden got ported to the PS4 within the time since I played Persona 3. It's just insane. I've played Persona 5 twice within that time. I've played Persona 5 Strikers, most of it. I still haven't got around to getting back to it. Because I was like near the end of the game, and I was focusing on, side quest stuff, and then I lost interest. Same thing happens when I played Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Once you get to the home stretch and you're doing like last minute side quests, it just drains you and zaps you of all motivation to play it. So then you're just like, you go right to the end of the game and don't finish the game. So it's kind of annoying. I will eventually get back to it, I just don't know when. It's the same with Digimon Survive. I just got that one trophy. All I need to do is just start the game again, start a new game, evolve my Digimon to this 1 mega level, and bam, gotten every Digimon in the game, last trophy, clap. I just can't be asked at all. It's like, if I ever Let's Play Digimon Survive, maybe that'll be when I... Well, I don't know, because then... Nah, I don't know. That would make for a long Let's Play if I ever did that. Just blankly staring at my games, effing, and it's like, what other games are doing? I mean, that's the thing, because these Let's Plays have been going on so long, and sure, this rambling is certainly added to that. But because these two Let's Plays have gone on so long, it's like, I've got a decent few games in mind to Let's Play, but, I have a rule of only 3 Let's Plays at most on the main channel here.
Oh yeah!
to fit with the schedule, you know? It goes Rune Factory Oceans, then the horror game Let's Play, then Digimon World Next Door, then wherever I'm Let's Playing on my Blue Score and the End channel, which for the foreseeable year or two will be Lil Dusters, because I'm only on the second route so far and it's already ridiculous where you really get down to it part-wise. It's like maybe close to 60 something parts. There's only 2, well, not even 2, like not even at the character route yet, on the second one, and there's 9 routes in total. I think, is it 9? Or is it 10 if you include the character that gets 2 endings? Point is, it's a long novel. Okay, head out now and get it done right, for God's sake, man. I'm gonna send Nanimon in the pre-record session and be like, quit your rambling, bitch, and get on with it. Mirei is calling for me, so I can't go. I don't want to believe it much. Since Mameo took care of the quarantine, it would make sense to doubt. Crazy fast. Oh yeah. Didn't think he was that kind of person.
そうね。
I would to believe in him, but Mirei has bugs. Well, do we really head out to Nigh Plains to meet up with him right now? It's the middle of the night, goddammit. You know, what season is this? I can't quite tell what kind of leaf that is. Part of me is thinking winter and part of me is thinking autumn. Our tent is, you know, working condition, right? I'm not going to walk out here like a fool. So as you can see, their mere presence has scared off all the locals. By the way, there's no other Digimon to join the city in Nigh Plains to the post game.
来てくれたか。悪かったな。おかしな茶番に巻き込んじまって。特にコウタにはすまないことをしたな。結果的にお前の優しさを裏切るようなことになっちまった。
何？どういうこと？
さっきの揉め事は全部お芝居だったって話だ。本
当の裏切り者？
ああ、かなり前から疑念はあったんだが、ここに来て強い確信に変わりつつある。これから大きな計画を進めるにあたって、わずかな不安要素も残すわけにはいかない。だから一芝居打たせてもらった。
誰っすか？裏切り者は。それに大きな計画って？
まだ 100% 決まりってわけじゃないから名前を明かすのは避けたい。計画の方は裏切り者の件に型がついたらきちんと話す。今は何も聞かずに付き合ってくれないか。
もやもやするけど、わかりました。先生を信じてついていくっす。
ありがとう、コウタ。お前もそれでいいか？恩に着るよ、二人とも。
ところで、どうやって裏切り者をあぶり出すんすか？
今ミレイが容疑者にだけ嘘の情報を伝えてる。内容を一言で言うと、骨尾リゾートにすごい秘密兵器があるぞって話だ。秘密兵器って言うとバカっぽく聞こえるだろうけど、敵さんにしてみれば真偽のほどを確かめに行かざるを得ない。
そうか。確かめに行こうとするそいつを俺たちが尾行して現場で抑えるわけっすね。
いや、本人が自ら出向くことはないだろう。おそらく現場へ向かうのは仲間の誰かだ。だから俺とミレイで罠を仕掛けておいた。骨尾リゾートはめったに誰も近づかない場所だから、もし誰かが罠にかかってたらまず決まりだ。
How can you say hardly anyone goes near Bony Resort? It has a good amount of residents, you know?
ああ、準備万端なんだ。
I mean, it's basically the Vegas of the digital world.
俺は邪魔にならないように身を潜めながら行くから、二人は先に確認に向かってくれ。
But without all the gambling, so not really like Vegas at all. It just has its permanent nightlife going down there.
了解っす。じゃあ骨尾リゾートまで競争な。
Yeah, it'd be a really weird thing if the traitor turned out to be just a random resident like Hercules Gabriel or something like that. Like, wow. I mean, if that was the case, you would not see that one coming. Because you'd be like, what if you didn't have Hercules Gabriel in the city? That wouldn't make sense. At the Bony Resort, you just need to set the trap properly. You need to set it up on the top of the mountain. Bony Resort, the West Volcano Wastelands, in the pink stone house. It's a long journey, so make sure you're well prepared. That's where Mo this morning is, you know, that's his home. Of course, he's not going to be there now because, you know, plots. What was it again? Fruits and vegetables. I guess we'll go with this. There is no fruit. Well, there is. It's just can't make the fancy dishes. Oh, come on! This is why we don't have much fruits. That was a freaking strawberry, man. Those things will fall a lot of weight. And you're like, I'm still hungry. This is how people get fat. I mean, it is, really, isn't it? Like, oh, it's so delicious, but it doesn't fill me, but it puts on so much weight. Why do all things that taste good have to be bad for you and suck Digimon? You know, I could have just battled that Digimon and probably get a decent amount of money out of it. Now we must return to the city for the evening. Oh yeah, this guy. Yeah, this will do nicely, ha. Oh, where do you come from? I wasn't doing anything, I am Mega Secret Bomb. I heard there's a new lake here, so I came to see it. The water is absolutely amazing, I think I'll stay here for now. Even Florida? No, the water's here is much nicer. One day sooner or later. Once we get Madison on in the city, we can look at the cards. Not that I'm going to, you know, go out of my way to get all the cards like I did on the main playthrough. But you know, you might look at them every now and then. To Digimon's house to sleep. That kind of character means old man. So his name would literally be
寝る時間だよ。
Old Man Monster. Kind of weird when you think about it like that. Like, that's an awkward name, isn't it? You're Old Man Monster. He's like, yeah, he's a monster. He's like, not in that sense, you know. You just call them monsters. I mean, they don't really fit the description, really, do they? This is where these guys hang out. Ah, damn, I just realized. No, that sucks. Well, I've got money anyway. Some vegetables, fruits, and now we're broke. So have a drink on the side. Come on in, Shiki. I'm working at a restaurant now. I get to sneak a bit of food on the side. What's up, Shiki? I'm part-timing at the restaurant. How cool is that? I think you sell, like, drinks. You sell fast food. But neither of the Digimon in there have a price drop on Fridays. The one that does joins the city. Well, I think we could probably get them to join the city now-ish. It's actually, did I even meet them yet? Probably not. I'm not seeing their name. But Seraphimon. They have the cooking of the gods. Wait. Phoenixmon, do you really have to do that? I'm trying to see if those are just weird random symbols or if that is actually Japanese. I'm not sure. Because that weird boxed in one on the furthest to the right does look like it could be a comic character, but I don't know, it just seems a bit weird with the blocks look to it there. Like those conjure characters, if they are conjure characters. That's a conjure character. The hospital thing, I'm not so sure about that. Well, actually, one thing, way to confirm. Probably hear the fan I've got it on louder than usual because of how warm it is. Hospital. The country characters look a lot more distinct for hospital, so that I assume it's maybe not country characters then. I don't know. You never tell. Some country characters really do have this weird kind of look to them where it's like, are these hieroglyphs? I mean, country characters kind of are like that, really. I remember that site I mentioned that I can't remember the name of. It had, I was looking at the one for ear, which is mini in Japanese, I think. I think that's ear, that's how you'd say it. But he's like showing the evolution of it through history. Because, you know, they're from, you know, country characters are basically Chinese characters. The Japanese, you know, took that. It's like, okay, you've got an interesting writing system there, but it's a bit convoluted. I mean, you know, if you really went to the right summon down fast, it'd take you a while to write out all those complicated characters. So we're gonna have like Uragan and Katakon to make it a little bit more simple. As simple as you can make it, maybe. But it showed the evolution of the characters, and The character for ear does vaguely, I say very vaguely, kind of have an ear shape. I mean, I don't really see it, but if you look at the evolution of the concept character throughout history, it's like it had, you know, different appearances of it on this page. And the very first one very much looked like an ear. Just like you can see how the concept characters are basically like that, you know? They are what they represent. It looks like an ear, this means ear. And I don't know why I'm talking to Pteranodon. CGIs. Latex. Have I got any upgrades going? Oh yeah, the map. I just need to go for that now. So that concept character on the banners there, it's like it's obscured at the bottom because you know I could more or less guess just based on the fact that we're in the builder and that concept character on that sign thing says build, so I'd like type into Google Translate, you know, words related to build, and eventually that concept character came up, so then I was able to look at that concept character, but get its meaning, which is more or less the same. That concept character on the sign is also a bit obscure, because you can't really make out the details in the middle. That's what I hate about trying to figure out concept characters, because sometimes the way they're written, you see a bit of it's obscured, so unless it's commonly used concept character, we can have trouble finding it. Damn, this part has had nothing accomplished. It's been mostly rambling. Just the tiniest bit of plots, but mostly rambling. Fruits. Wonder if Wizardmon could fly me to Bony Resort. Down to think of it. I am not even ready for Bony Resorts. Jeez. That lab be looking old school there. The research district facility again grade. Now you can plug up the S2 instead. Seriously, you know what I find annoying about those freaking cables? Is that on my TV, it's on the side right up against the wall, which makes it a bitch and a half to get at. Which is why I don't play on my PS2. Even though I've been tempted to like replay some games and stuff. It's just because it'd be a pain in the ass to set it up. Well, here's where Stingmon hangs out. Like this here, Vikings, of course. What's that? Oh, sorry, Shiki, I lost myself in my research so quickly. I'm looking for applications for energy refining technology based on my research in table power. I would love to study your body a little bit once you reach a certain data. Let's start at level 20, okay? Am I at level 20? So that's, how's your table level increased? Wow, you're above level 20. Let me take a scan right away. Wow, look at this data. What a miraculous power. You've been very helpful. Thank you for the incredible data. Take this. Well, I need to transfer something straight away. Next time, come back when you're at least level 50. Where does it say my level? Am I just being blind? Oh, no, it's level 28. I'm not at level 28. I'm researching items here. You might find these useful. Can you help me out? I can combine items to make new items. Give it a try. So yeah, we can make all these things, but Well, let's see what the requirements are for recovery disc. Okay, now get 10 remedy discs. You don't have what I need. Get the fuck out. Yeah, you need a lot of items just to make one of these. What about a double disc? This is a double disc now. I need 2 recovery discs and 2 MP discs. You don't have what I need. Get the fuck out. Fuck. I don't want to sacrifice what little items I already have. I have become greatly interested in what a tamer is since meeting. I am particularly interested in tamer skills. I think my research will greatly benefit. Yeah, if I recall, Digimon stick here is that once you reach maximum tamer level, you can reset back to level 1 if you want to. You should be like, why would you want to do that? I don't know, actually. I'm not sure what the benefit to doing that would be. Well, we need the money. Says he'll be back tomorrow. He doesn't move from the spot. I probably can't afford much, can I? Hopefully, Wizardmon will be able to fly us wherever the hell we need to go with flying exhaust. And you really could use more of these. 2 more of these. It's like I'd really like to upgrade the large, but they're just too expensive. I feel like we're gonna rely on cross-stitch evolution again, because we don't have much of a choice here. Our supplies are not very good. My Digimon's appetite is just too ferocious. It's like in the original Digimon world, you know? You get champion level that's, you know, good. It's like Tyrannomon right here. You're like, yeah, I got Tyrannomon. It's like, yeah, if you get it early game, you're fucked because it's constantly hungry, and the meats just will not do. You can upgrade the lab again already. I'm gonna upload the fishing hut instead. Wizardmon, oh Wizardmon, where do you fly today? Close enough. We're on the west coast. I was just thinking, you know, the US, you know, it's not like I was randomly thinking Florida, but then I was like, wait, no, that's technically east. I was thinking of it as west because, well, the US is west of the UK. It's always been fun, you know, Japan is seen as, you know, the Far East. But what if you're like, you know, in Hawaii? It'd be closer to the west than east, wouldn't it? So yeah, that's, I mean, the Pacific Ocean is pretty huge, but, you know, you'd have to go through a bunch of continents and the Atlantic Ocean if they go into the eastern half of it, you know? You know, I've also noticed when it comes to world maps, it all depends on what country you're from. Like, I always see the world map where Europe is right in the middle. But then you get maps where, you know, US is in the middle. And then you get maps where Japan's in the middle. Like Asian or maps. Like, no, we are the center of the map. Like that right there. Wait. Could it be? I mean, it kind of part of it is resembling hiragana, but it's just really weird looking. Part of it. It's like I'm seeing something ono something. It's just really weirdly written there. No. This is. What could that possibly say? That clearly says something, but it's just so weirdly written. What hiragana would that possibly be by the end of it there? The fourth one, I have no idea what that could be. It might be a kanji, I don't know. And the one after that, I don't know, it's just weirdly written. The last one might be a kanji character, which, I don't know. Maybe that would explain what the hell it's saying. We can make sweet rice. Damn, you found all the way. Pumpkin pudding. Yeah, that better fill you up, man. I could have sold that for a good price. Any other signs of Japanese? Some of it does seem Japanese, but at the same time it doesn't. It's weird. It's like some of that is definitely not Japanese. It's just random gibberish. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just some really weird kanji characters that's hard to see because people like it. Would that square just be the kanji character from now? I think that would be, right? It's just a square. I don't know. Might all just be gibberish for a while. Starting to think it might just be gibberish. Because, I mean, it's certainly reoccurring a lot, isn't it? That square with a tree inside. At least it resembles the kanji character for a tree. Still wood. That's gonna do the start because we're at 49 minutes. Didn't really accomplish too much. A lot of rambling in this part, but you know, we will confront the next part of this chapter in the next part. See you next time, dudes. See you next time.